What's going on, people? This is Robin going ahead, responding to me getting called out on the ice bucket challenge. I got called out by my cousin. And so I'm going to tell you this. I'm not doing the ice bucket challenge. If you know me personally and we talk all the time, we have already spoken about why I'm not doing the ice bucket challenge. For those of you who don't know and who haven't spoken to me in years or don't know me from Adam on the street, let me go ahead and run down, some of my reasoning and justification as to why I'm not doing the challenge, okay? And this is not to get bandwagon fans or more subscribers or anything like that. I'm honestly just telling you what I feel. And there's a lot of people out here who think and feel the same way. I'm sure they may have made comments or they made a video or whatever regarding this, all right? I am not doing the challenge because I do not agree with making myself look like a fool to millions across the world. That's exactly what it is. I understand that it's awareness for ALS. I get that. But there's videos circling around here where the ice bucket challenge goes wrong. There's one where there's a poor girl that gets a big old 10-gallon bucket of water dropped on her neck from a deck. Gets it dropped on her neck. What happened to that girl? Did she get a broke neck? Did she get a concussion? Did she paralyzed? So people do these challenges and not realizing that there's some type of consequences and repercussions that come with it. People are too busy doing follow the leader, and not actually being a leader and doing what they need to do. Okay? I also feel like that there's individuals going out here to get out of paying the donation to ALS research, but they're running to put money into somebody else's pocket. Has anybody thought about that? You run to the corner store or the grocery store and you go spend a few dollars, possibly $10 or so, depending on how big your group is that's going to do this challenge, right? You go and put money in somebody else's pocket, but you don't put any money into the ALS research. There's some people that's doing both. They run to the store, they go get the ice, they also go donate, and they doing it. Fine. Do it. Do what makes you happy. I'm not also doing it because the government says I make too much damn money. Those of you who know me, and those of you who don't know me, understand this. I do okay for myself. I'm not rich. I'm just a regular basic ass person just like you. And I'm not in a position to be throwing out money when I don't have that extra money. Okay? Young professionals like myself, my generation, if y'all been reading and paying attention, we are not the ones trying to go buy houses like our parents and stuff did. We are not running to go get married. We're not running to do none of that stuff. So I don't have the means to do it. And I just think it's very, very foolish for people to go out here, waste this water, waste this money, especially if they're not going to donate. And there's people that need running water and electricity in third world countries like the Philippines or in places of Africa or wherever else that there's no running water and electricity. Did y'all ever stop and notice or just think that just because these people in third world countries don't have those two necessities that you and I have, that they might just stumble across this video that you put up of you throwing water on yourselves? They go to work. They go to school. They come across somebody that has these resources. And it ain't just the states that's doing it. The whole world is doing it. Like, come on. What sense does that make, man? Y'all tell us from day one. Stand up straight. Keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Be a leader. Don't be following nobody. Don't follow nobody. But yet y'all following somebody by doing a damn challenge. But you ain't thought about that. You ain't thought about that. Cats is doing this challenge. Don't even know how to spell ALS. I've seen a few videos and I've seen a couple of postings on Instagram. Cats is like, yo, I'm doing the the or the ASL, age, sex, location, my dude? Age, sex, location challenge? You mean ASL from being on the chat room on America Online, right? That's what you're talking about. Huh. Yeah, nah, that don't make sense. He can't even spell the 3 basic ass letters. That's not gonna fly with me. Nah, it ain't. And I mean, agree with me or not, call me whatever you want to, jerk, something real bad and raunchy, something I'm not even gonna repeat because I know I got people that follow me that I respect, older people. I'm not gonna go there. I already done use a little bit of profane language. I ain't going there. But this is something that I'm not gonna do. ALS does not affect me. I'm not by any means saying that it will never touch me or as if I'm untouchable, like I'm holier than thou. That is not what I am saying, my people. What I am saying is that this particular disease does not affect me directly or indirectly by any means. The one thing that does affect me is cancer. I've lost loved ones to cancer. I have friends who are still with me today who have gone through cancer treatment, and it bothers me that people want to do stuff for ALS, but they didn't do anything for a loved one that had cancer or they had heart disease or they had whatever type of disease that took their loved one away from them. And if this was something going towards cancer, I might actually consider it because I have been touched deeply by those individuals. But I'm too smart for that too. I'm not a genius, but I'm too smart. You have to also start thinking too, people. Ask yourself, when's the last time we've cured a disease? The last thing that I know was polio, which was about 100-some years ago, if that, almost 100 years ago. It's been a very, very long time. So you have to ask yourself, what good would it make to cure a disease, right? There's a lot of money in maintaining it. Why? Because that's something that you constantly need. Like you need the essentials for your house, like milk, cheese, water, bread, things that you can survive off of, right? So I gotta make something that's gonna keep you coming back so you can keep putting money in my pocket, not take the money away from me. And if you don't understand what that is, people, it's called a return of investment on it. There's no return on actually curing a disease. It's the truth. It really is. Because honestly speaking, if we wanted to cure something, we should have been did it. We should have been did it a long time ago. We should have did it yesterday, not just, you still looking into research. I'm sorry. There's no way that you can tell me that we can always advance technology and the devices that we use, but we can't even keep ourselves living longer. It's all a game when you think about it. Again, maybe thinking too much into it, but you have to understand, you had to look into all this. Start thinking for yourself. If I cure something, if I go ahead and cure ALS, right, then I go get a life insurance policy. The life insurance policy, State Farm, whoever, New York Life, MetLife, gonna be mad because they gonna lose money because based off statistics, we're only guaranteed a life expectancy to, let's say, 83. Now, when they see that cats is living longer than 83 and making it to 103, they losing chop. So, I'm gonna just leave it with that. So, hey, cousin, sorry. Not really sorry. I'm not sorry. Anybody that takes this video and any type of, being offended, I got the look of like, I don't care. Indifference, meaning zero are given. Yeah, it's really true. Like, I really don't care. So if you want to continue calling me out, that's okay. I'll just point you to this video, or I'll make another one, and then I'll call you out for trying to call me out. So, tomato. forget about it. I'll holla.